Well, this video will be about troubleshooting the DHCP service issues in N6. Well, if you're troubleshooting DHCP, the first thing that you can check is to see if the service is actually running. I've configured DHCP, if I am not mistaken, on the Edge Service Gateway here, the first one. And if you go to DHCP, you will see two pools in here. Well, if I make an SSH session to this Edge Service Gateway, I can do the command show service DHCP, and there you will see that DHCP service is running and that the relay is not running. Well, I have configured my relay on my logical distribution router, so if I go and do the same, let me open the console here, to the LDR, and if I issue the command show service DHCP, you will see that the relay is running and the DHCP-D is not running. So, well, the relay was needed here because my DHCP server, which is on the ESG, is in another subnet. So that's why it was needed. So that's the first thing that you check, if the service is running. Well, here we can see clearly it is running. Another command that we can do is look at the configuration. There's a command show configuration DHCP, where we can see the different, well, at least that it's enabled. We can see the pools here, and the VCIX listeners. So this is giving you all kind of different information, but basically the information here that you see here can also be seen in the GUI, but it's a little bit packed here. So we can enable logging. Let's enable logging for DHCP. So we can see an IP pool here, and we can see an IP pool here. We can see a static binding here, and the interfaces that are enabled to listen for requests. Basically this information here. This is the pool here. This is the other pool here. The static binding here. Relay is not configured, so yeah, it's not there. And the extra information that it's giving you here is that the interfaces that it actually bound to. This one here. Okay. So we just enabled logging, just to make sure, and then for example, we can do a what can we do? Yeah, we can show the DHCP lease info. So let me look at that at the moment. Show service DHCP lease info, and it does what it says. So it will give you information regarding the leases. You will see 10, 13, 11, 14, 15. Those are all kind of leases right now that it received. What you can also do is clear all the leases and then probably do it again, the lease info. So let's just clear. I can only do a clear in enable mode. Enable. So let's do a clear. lease. Let's do it disable again, and show the lease info again, and here you see that everything's gone. Let me do a show log reverse. And as I enabled the logging for DHCP, you will see that it you see some of the DHCP messages here. So yeah, let me quit this and show the lease info again. Well, right now it's not getting any requests for any DHCP. Well, it's not getting any DHCP requests at the moment. So what we can do, let's see. And I know that I made a static binding, and I know that, let me see, 7.2.16.17.10. Let me see what what virtual machine is bound. Probably this one here, launch console. Let me look at the IP address more // network.conf. Here you will see that DHCP is enabled here. What kind of IP address does it got? Well, let's reboot this guy here. As you can see, 16.16.17, and that's an IP address that it should probably got from the DHCP server. So let's restart the machine and look at the lease info. You can see it has an IP address 172.16.16.10. Now I cannot ping to the DNS of Google, probably because I haven't created a net for this IP address or for this range. But let's see the lease. There you go. You can see 172.16.16.10 and 172.16.16.10. So that means that this machine here received an IP address. So if I do a show log reverse here, you'll probably see here, yeah, there you go. You see a discover, offer, request, ACK, and it acknowledges, well, the offer was to give out this IP address, and eventually the client received that IP address as well. So that shows that logging is working as well.